This is the Philips BDM3490UC. It's a high-end monitor that combines the wow factor of a large, ultra-wide and curved design with top-notch image quality to make for a seriously tempting upgrade despite its high asking price of £650. While that may sound like a lot of money considering you can get flat screens of the same size for about £100 less, I at least think the curve adds enough to justify the price. What's more, Philips hasn't skimped when it comes to design and build quality. Okay, so glossy white may not be to everyone's taste, and the speakers being incorporated into the stand breaks up the sleek look a bit. But overall it looks superb and feels well made. The base is metal, as is the speaker grille and the slender shiny stand, while the latest ultra slim edge-to-edge panel tech has been used to make the display look incredibly slim. I'm not sure about the little Philips tag hanging underneath the screen, even if it is metal, but otherwise there's not a lot to complain about. That is, unless you find the BDM3490UC's height to be too low, or indeed too high. That's because there's no height adjustment, and nor is there a VESA mount for attaching this monitor to an alternative stand or monitor arm. Connectivity is decent if not outstanding. You get 3 Hdmi ports, one of which supports MHL for easy connection to your phone, but you only get one DisplayPort and no legacy connectivity. There is an audio input though, as well as a headphone socket, so whichever video source you're watching, you can listen to the audio through your monitor speakers or your headphones. Also included is a USB 3.0 hub with 4 ports. The speakers themselves provide the sort of clarity, volume and depth you'd hope for given their prominent position. However, I still think that most people will be wanting to use separate speakers or headphones the majority of the time. All of which brings us to the screen on this machine. Measuring 34 inches from corner to corner, I do think it's big enough to justify having a gentle curve to really bring the picture into your peripheral vision. While curved TVs are largely a gimmick because you sit too far away from them, here the effect works. Helping is that the resolution here is just right. With 3440 pixels across and 1440 pixels down, you've got around 110 pixels per inch, which is what I consider the ideal balance of sharp enough to look smooth, but not so fine that everything looks too small. Also, quality from the IPS LCD panel is excellent. I measured contrast at around 1100 to 1, with a black level of 0.24 nits and white level of 262 nits at maximum brightness. Colour temperature is also spot on, and you get 98.7% sRGB coverage and a delta E of just 0.12. All in all, it's a monitor that not only looks great to the naked eye, but is also accurate enough to be used for professional use too, so long as you don't need the Adobe RGB colour space. Of course, the main advantage of the ultra-wide 21:9 aspect ratio is in watching films, where you get a picture that's over 30 inches wide and doesn't get any black bars above or below the image. Likewise, when gaming, you get an incredibly immersive image that goes some way to providing enough of an extra peripheral view to do away with the idea of having 3 separate monitors. As well as looking great, this gives you a competitive advantage too, as you can literally see more than players using narrower views. Not that this is a dedicated gaming monitor. While input lag is a perfectly acceptable 10.7 milliseconds, this is only a 60Hz panel, and there's no support for G-Sync or FreeSync. I still very much enjoy gaming on the screen, but if you really want the absolute fastest and smoothest experience, then you'll want a 144Hz screen. All told then, this is a very nice monitor that would grace almost any desk it were to sit on. However, it is expensive and you are paying quite a premium for the fact that it's curved. So while on the money compared to other curved 34-inch models, it's still a touch too pricey for a full recommendation.